I mean, yeah, you can put some gel in if you want.
I'll probably shower more often now, but
I was saying it's good for your
past couple months.
It's good for your mental state and
my mental state wasn't very good in the past couple
It's like,
And you should also be taking your vitamin D.
I go outside.
Vitamin D.
I do
supplements.
chores outside.
Supplements. Take
You can
supplements.
shove it up your ass, Dyson.
Vitamins.
Shut your ass up.
Vitamins.
You're not the white lady. I don't want to hear your white lady shit. God damn.
This ain't white lady shit.
It is white lady
This is
shit.
biology.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone about this vitamin D thing. You should take
There's
vitamin D.
literally one
Don't tell me I
window.
live my life, white
There's
woman.
one window in this room,
I work
and it's covered.
outside sometimes.
calling the black guy a white woman.
Hey, but to be fair,
That's why that comment pisses me
Dyson
off.
is like the closest to like a white woman.
I'm the closest to a white woman.
Thought I was.
In this room,
Not Dathan.
Not Brendan.
What does that mean?
I don't think Dathan has any like white woman hobbies or like white woman.
Energy.
I guess
Like
I'm more of a
energy.
cold girl than Dyson.
Like you, like think about you and how much you and your mom share. And your mom has white woman hobbies.
The more he talks about this, the more I agree with him.
See?
The more I'm like, you got white woman energy.
Yeah. Think about all the things. You had a Bon Appetit subscription. And that doesn't say
That's white. White thing. You know what?
Dyson cuts that out.
Edit it out.
Welcome back. You can't say it. That's a point. Like,
I'm still not wrong. As a basement dweller, take your vitamin D.
I go outside.
is
I do
true.
chores outside.
no, I agree with you.
I touch
agree
grass.
with
I
you.
go outside and touch
It's not-
grass.
Yeah, but like you're still stuck in a windowless room for most of the day.
I sit here. I snap here. The sun hits me here.
Okay, dope. What?
I use the one window in the room. I spend most of my time where Dathan sits.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
kidding.
not enough.
Whatever. I go outside sometimes too.
Yeah, but how often?
Like every day. I go out and walk.
It's just, I think the point of it is like it's
but it keeps
it's a
bothering me about it.
routine of self-care that might boost how you're feeling.
Yeah.
You know what else boosts how I'm feeling?
Being in Star Wars.
No.
Yeah.
That boosts your ego and confidence. That boosts
Well,
everything.
okay,
I
being
don't
in,
even need to be anything interesting in
uh,
Star
wait,
Wars.
being,
Got
in,
it.
being in
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars as an actor, lit. Being in Star Wars as a character, not lit.
No,
No.
wrong.
You want to be like one of those little tribesmen who gets
I will
invaded by
totally be
the
that.
like empire or whatever.
Where
Yes.
you see the ships go over and give your blow darts like an Andor against like the fucking troopers. Like, you're
Yeah,
gonna blow dart the troopers.
The troopers are coming out of their transport ships, and you guys got your bows and arrows, and you're like, "How
There's
are we
a lot
gonna
of
take
set
out these
pieces.
guys?"
It's so
And then-
cool
and
just
then
to be on set.
You end up taking a gun and being the only like survivor of your group.
You understand, this
Sick.
isn't like...
Okay, that's trauma.
You're forgetting this isn't like an
That's
MCU
the trauma,
show.
though.
Yeah, but
That's the kind of trauma I wish I had.
The midichlorians take my trauma and then they give me like powers.
Yeah, you probably don't get powers, but
I
like
don't know.
that's not how the Force works.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the
Sometimes.
TV show. You want to talk about the universe.
You don't need powers. There's that one guy who was just like
Yeah.
a blind ass monk. He didn't have no force.
Who?
Which one?
Donnie Yang.
I don't know. I don't know Star Wars well
Rogue
enough.
One.
Oh, I didn't watch Rogue
He was
One.
blind?
What? Yes, he was blind.
There's another blind guy, and
Of
he's a
the
Jedi.
new Star Wars stuff, it's
Rogue One's
probably
the best one, bro.
it's probably the best one. Yeah.
Ezra Bridger.
It's
anybody?
pretty good.
Yeah.
Ezra Bridger, anybody?
I just wait.
he's
what?
He's in
That and like season 1 of Mandalorian, like probably the best Star Wars stuff that's come out.
Since Disney acquired it.
I haven't finished
Yeah.
it, but I've liked Andor more than I've liked season 1 of Mandalorian.
I mean,
Andor is up there. I've only seen one episode, so I can't really speak to
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And I think Andor is a straight spin-off of Rogue One. It very much is like the Rogue One show.
It hits those very similar vibes. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
and then Ahsoka's like, remember Anakin?
Yeah,
That's all it is,
Ahsoka
really.
seems like a direct sequel to the
To
cartoons.
Rebels.
To both the cartoons.
Not the both of them.
Yeah. I mean, they straight like do scene by scene. Like it's a direct.
It's more of a direct sequel to Rebels, and it's like Clone War reference. here
Yes,
and
because
there.
Rebels happens after Clone Wars.
But it's more heavily Rebels.
You know what I'd like to
Majority
see?
Rebels.
I'd like to see them do the prequels again.
George Lucas is
And like take
redone-
out like the corny stuff.
And the creepy stuff.
If
Like, don't make Padme
like
and
like
Anakin
six,
stuff.
like Padme's
No,
like
that shit's fire.
Padme
Or-
being
or
like a
you can do-
17-year-old and like Anakin being like 8.
I mean,
I
there's
think she's like 19, dude.
There's so
She's
many.
like 19, and there's this little 8-year-old kid that's like, "Hey,
I love pod racing.
and she's like, "Damn,
Damn, look at him, Padres.
yeah, look at him, Padres,
Damn.
He really is the best at pod racing.
dang!" And he can fly a ship later on. That's
and
crazy.
he could use the Force. Oh, and he's a general.
Could he use the
Oh.
Force when he was a kid?
So it's kind of insinuated when he's like flying around in the ship with no training, and he's like shooting people. Remember, he like blows up
Oh yeah,
the like
yeah,
big
yeah.
ship.
How old was Anakin during the Clone Wars?
9 in the
The
beginning.
Clone
Oh,
Wars?
No,
he's
he was
like
he was like a
he's like
captain.
21.
Yeah,
He's like
young
21.
adult.
Because I was scared because I know like Ahsoka is like 14 or something.
Because they
Yeah.
skip straight from
And
him.
I know for the live action for her flashback scenes, they casted like a legit teen. So like when it like flashes back, you're like, oh, this is like a teenager.
Yeah, no, they
Yeah.
have 3
Straight, like,
actors
murking
in the show.
people.
3 actors that are.
But I was just
Ahsoka.
wondering, because like Anakin had a leadership position. I was just curious what age he was.
Well, in the movies, it skips from
Like, I think he's about 20.
yeah, it
21.
just goes straight to like they skip all his Padawan training with Obi-Wan. They just
And
skip
yeah,
it all.
and Obi-Wan's like 35 or something.
Yeah, because in the beginning of the first movie, he's like what in his 20s.
Dude, poor Obi-Wan. Literally, one moment he's a Padawan, and then his master gets
dies.
killed, and then it's like, all right, this student's yours now.
I'm like, God
He
damn
didn't
it.
get any time to be like have like his Jedi strut.
Like
where he got to
Yoda
be
did.
by his lone sub. Where he
Yoda.
got a lone samurai.
Yeah.
He got lone wolfed and cubbed.
Yoda didn't do jack
Damn.
shit in that situation. He was just
I
like,
love
we
Lone
shouldn't
Wolf
bring
and
this kid
Cub.
into our council.
Lone wolf and cub's good. It's a classic.
And then he was like, oh, I should, since Qui-Gon died and it was his wants. He wanted that to happen.
In almost every medium that I've seen it in, because I've read because there's a manga
Mhm.
for Lone Wolf and Cub, but there's also a really good movie.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
I like the voice acting cast for the Crane movie.
The crane?
The Crane.
Not the Crane. The new Ghibli movie.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It looks like a good spread.
Oh, you
Wait, the new Ghibli movie came out?
No, I just saw
I
the
think it
voice
just
actors.
did. I think it just did come out.
I haven't seen it.
Really?
I haven't seen it. I did see that.
Don't see it.
Nights at
I haven't seen any trailer or
Freddy's.
anything about it.
Come on, Dice.
I didn't
Five
see
Nights at
that.
Freddy's.
I need to see Five Nights at Freddy's. I need to see the new Hunger Games.
Jinxies.
It's not out yet, is it?
No, I don't think
in like
it
a
is.
week.
Oh.
That's where you wanna be.
I need to see
Nights at
Priscilla.
Freddy's.
Which
The
one?
Elvis Presley
Oh, that's the
movie.
Elvis Presley one where he's a
Brendan, because you were like wondering about like how I guess Priscilla. It's completely based off what Priscilla wrote, and they toned it down for the movie. He's actually, I guess, worse than what is shown on the movie,
that's
according
crazy.
to his wife.
I'm aware. He cheated on her a lot. Was he abusive?
But
Probably.
I-
It was the 1950s. Most men
Yeah,
were.
I guess.
So
I guess his
product of the times.
Priscilla, Elvis's wife, and his daughter stopped speaking. Like she died recently. Stopped speaking because of like what was gonna go on in the movie that's based off her memoir.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, "Well, my dad didn't do that." And I'm like, "Well, your dad died when you were 7.
You don't know anything.
Like you don't know who your dad really
You
like."
also don't know
like
anything about the
us.
guy you
Yeah.
dated, Michael Jackson. Like, also, I love Michael Jackson's music, King of Pop. But goddamn, when I saw that like video of him like milk feeding one of his adopted children, and his knees just going like fucking 20 miles an hour, I'm like, holy shit, dude, what is going on?
Yeah, thank God he's dead.
Welcome to Appeal.
Welcome to the appeal.
We're happy Michael Jackson is dead.
No,
Thank God.
because I can listen to his music guilt-free.
Guilt-free.
Okay,
About Mac Miller.
You know how awesome it
No, I'm
is
kidding.
having
That makes
been
me
the
sad.
hugest David Bowie fan and not knowing he was a bad person until after he was dead. Fire. So cool.
Because you're not benefiting him anymore.
Yeah, I never had any period. I had the period where I really looked up to David Bowie, but I didn't know he was a pedophile. So I got like that thing. But then I got the period where I know he's a pedophile, but he's dead.
And it's like, sick.
Sick.
I learned too late.
Win. Score for me. Haha.
Dathan,
General public.
why are you hitting kids with your car? You wrote that as a topic.
Damn, I was really gonna try to like.
slide past that.
Yeah, I was
Like
trying to,
like how you slid your car past that child.
So it wasn't me hitting children with my car. It was this lady who was trying to like do a solid for this. This is a weird thing that happened at the job that I work at. Out in the parking lot, she was trying to do a solid for one of her kids who was in a gang. So she hit another kid who was in a rival gang with her car because she saw him.
What?
What do you mean trying to do a solid for a kid in the gang?
Like, so her kid was at.
So she's now a
I only know
gangbanger?
so much about
Is
this
this
story.
lady now a gangbanger because she participated in
No,
gang
it's her
violence?
Her son's in a gang, and
But she just
their gang is in
participated.
strife with another gang, right?
Yeah.
So
Why is your son in
and
a
I guess maybe the kid's been pointed out to her before. She saw the kid while she was dropping off books in the library.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. And so she just revved her car and fucking hit the kid.
You know what? That's blood right there.
Yeah.
Is that blood?
If you guys aren't willing to do that for me, get the fuck out of this room right now.
What?
Okay.
What? This is what loyalty looks like.
That's how much loyalty I have for
Sorry,
you.
Miguel.
Sorry.
Children lives, you know.
I wouldn't pirate a video game for you because I would never pirate video games.
Oh,
You wouldn't pirate a video game for me?
No.
Because I was about to ask you.
I would never ask me, and don't ask me later.
if you asked me to do a heist with you, I would, but I wouldn't assault somebody for you unless it was like they were assaulting
Well,
you.
if it was a part of the heist.
Okay,
Okay,
heist
that's
is so
different.
much different because that's badass.
No, heist. It depends what type of heist.
Yeah, if I got chloroform,
Like if
cloths,
you tell me to
and they don't
wait in the
work?
parking lot outside of a bank in my car, I'm not doing that for you. But if you were like,
Here's
if
the
you
plan.
were like, you're gonna fly to Spain for the next 4 months, and you're gonna learn how to like do trapeze, and then I'm like, don't
And
even
we're
finish,
gonna-
don't even finish.
You had me at Spain.
And we're doing like fill-in like tropical like theft. Like we're stealing like a diamond that's in like a British museum, and
Yes.
we're returning it to
No, no,
like
no.
India.
Yeah,
and
it's
some
like a
shit.
special name.
Wait, now you
Yeah.
see me
like the eye of
the
blah
whole
blah blah,
British
or
History Museum.
the gem of
Wait,
blah, blah,
now
blah.
you see like all of their stolen things in one night.
We cover the whole museum in a curtain, and then we reveal the curtain, and the museum's gone.
Yes,
That's a
yeah.
heist I do.
That's such a dope heist.
Exactly. I would participate, no doubt in my
But
mind.
if something happens to the museum, I just want to say we were not involved.
We were not involved.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wink,
imagine.
wink.
I'll not be in Britain in September 23rd of 2024.
Okay, but how
you probably won't.
but how fire is it gonna be when Dyson rolls up to Britain on that day, and the next day it's all gone, like announcing ahead of time. That's sick. Sick.
Is Britain is Britain a city?
Ballsy.
No, Britain is
No.
a country.
So how do you pull up to the whole country?
Like the British Museum.
To the British Museum.
London Museum.
National British. No, it's called the National British Museum,
It's in London though.
but it is in London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you show up, and all that's left the next day is a bunch of sticky notes, like wherever the things were, and it says like see at country of origin.
Yeah.
We brought this back to the New Zealand Aboriginals, bitches.
See in the Museum of Cairo.
No, and they're in the museums.
No, they go into each of the museums.
That's actually impossible. Like straight impossible.
Only
Impossible?
for the weak-minded.
No.
In one
Maybe
night,
if we
You
had-
think we couldn't literally contact the like museum directors in these countries and be like, hey, how would you like to have that fucking...
Really cool thing.
How would you like King Tut to be where he belongs?
We just assemble a team of 14 people.
We're collecting funds from every country, like who's had stuff stolen from them and from their like museums, and they give us like a little chip in.
Can we dress
and we
up
use
as
that
like?
to hire our team out?
Can we
Yeah,
dress
and
up
they
as
all have like
a-
these like special like events to help fundraise it. Yeah.
Can we
I
dress
think
up
we
as
got
like
something.
the
Some of the
SpongeBob
people
characters?
who couldn't fund sent in their like person to join our team.
Maybe not in a year, but you know, like
2 years.
this whole YouTube stuff starts going off, we might start making some calls.
Okay.
That would be, but wouldn't that be a legendary thing to just say you have done though?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Okay, we're never gonna heist something. Probably, maybe.
Never. We would never
Okay,
heist something.
There are a lot
September
of
23rd next year.
there are a lot of scenarios where I would be a heister, like if my life fell apart hard. If my life ever falls apart hard, I will say the me you guys know is the different me.
If I go to prison, the moment I'm getting out, I'm heisting something. Ocean's 11 style.
See,
And you went to prison for what?
Dyson,
Like marijuana
if you-
charges?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you were
In like a different state or
if you were
something?
smoking a joint while taking a walk, and you got pulled over by the PD, and you went to prison for 3 years. You come out and you can't find. It's hard for you to get a job, and I go, we're gonna like break into the British Museum and steal everything. You go, you know what?
You know what? I got nothing better to do.
Wasted 3 years of my life
Good
over
to know.
marijuana.
So all I gotta do is frame all my friends for crimes, and then in 3 years I could get them to do it.
Maybe.
I just gotta ruin your lives.
Just ruin our lives.
I don't know why I always pick at the microphone.
Don't
No,
do
there's
that.
a lot of
OCD.
hairs on it.
Do you?
Actually, I don't have OCD. Sorry.
Little cat hairs. It looks like.
A crazy conspiracy theory I have.
Birds are
It's-
robots?
No, but it isn't so much a conspiracy theory because I don't believe it's real. But I do like sometimes in my most anxiety-ridden like thoughts to think about it.
What?
Where I go like, we know that the NSA and everybody tracks like certain keywords about like what we're saying to see if we're like
Yeah.
dangerous. I wonder if they track like the amount of people. You know how like when they draft, they're like everybody born November 1st or has
Yeah,
to go.
they do it by birthday.
If they keep track of like there's people born on March 3rd, that's like the number of like those people actually have the highest amount of like infractions.
Like not like
So
not
actually
like
we're
a
gonna draft
straight
that day.
astrology, but like kind of.
Yeah, where they keep a data. They keep a database, like a spreadsheet, and they're like, "Well, if we're gonna draft, let's well pick a day that has the biggest number." Of
Yeah.
people."
Why did you pick a day that was so close to my birthday?
I picked my birthday?
Wait. What did you
November.
say? Oh wait, you said
November 1st.
November. I thought you said March 3rd.
I heard March. You said March, Miguel.
I thought he said
You
March.
straight up said March, your birthday,
I
March.
don't. I kind of blanked it out.
Because you started
But-
off saying November 1st.
But will we
did
play
not.
it?
I did. Yeah,
But
Will
you
we play
switched
it?
it to March.
I think I did. I think
And
I
I was
did
like, why
start
did
it
he
as
switch?
November, and then I switched it because I thought it was weird that I was picking my own day.
Yeah.
I also thought if my NSA agents listening, I don't want them to get any bright ideas.
You went from November 1st to March 15th or something?
Do you think our NSA people are watching our podcast?
I hope not. Actually, no. I hope they are.
Because we
hope
could use
there's
the
one
viewers.
agent that's just like
Because if an NSA
These
agent
guys.
another shit joke.
watches our podcast, then I bet they actually prefer this to like regular call logs.
Yeah.
Where it's just
You
us.
know,
Yeah.
like because their job probably is listening to podcasts,
And we're just so funny.
and I'm not. Yeah,
No, you're so funny.
No, you're so funny.
Stop it. Don't eat drugs.
I'm scared of my NSA agent.
No, I'm not. Me and him are homies.
I could beat
Dude,
him up.
we jerk each other off on the weekends. I got his phone number in my DL.
That's crazy, Brendan. That's so much. That was so far.
Brendan.
Brendan just turns on the webcam and he's like, you know what to do.
You know.
Thank you, Dyson. Remember those comments that we were getting?
No, it's a funny
said we
joke.
were
It's
crude
funny.
and
I had to
nasty.
build on it.
It's funny.
No,
It is.
because you know what you did? You made him feel better about his jokes because someone joined him. So now he's more likely to do it again.
No. It was just
you have to treat your friends like dogs.
Oh, whatever.
Like you can't
Spray bottle.
spray bottle.
Spray. We have a spray bottle.
But aren't you guys always afraid that like if you are masturbating in front of your computer, someone's gonna watch you do it?
No. Cool.
Are you sure?
I'm done with this.
Do you not have that like fear in the back of your head?
Those some fears I have in the back of my head.
Oh, fears. This is a great conversational topic. Let's continue with this.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. What's something you're afraid of, Dyson?
DSA agents.
When I say afraid of, what's the first thing you think of? Does
Not
that have to be your greatest fear? What's the first thing you
making
think
it
of?
big.
Balding? Is that actually the first thing you think of?
Dude, I am scared of balding.
Whenever Dyson talks about his fears, he always brings up like, yeah, on both sides of my family, balding.
No, my mom's father is bald.
Mom's father.
And
That's
that's like
not even that bad. Oh, it's my
yeah,
mom's
but that's
father.
But that's like the gene where you're most
Isn't
likely.
your dad bald?
No.
Oh, what?
No, he just shaves.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but most guys who say they shave is because they have real bad hairlines.
No, but you
Okay.
I don't think it's like shaved. Like
Is it
you,
not
can, you
shaved?
can see
No,
it.
it's short
hair.
Okay.
Sorry,
I don't remember your dad's hair
I don't know
so
what that's
well.
called. I think that's still
Buzz
called
cut?
shaved.
A buzz cut?
Yeah.
No, it's not quite buzz cut, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
but no, your mom's father is like the gene that that affects balding the most. That's like how
Well,
it
then
gets
explain
passed
to
down.
me why I'm not hairy.
That
Not
ha-
the same thing.
Not the same thing.
My grandfather
We're
on my
talking about
mom's
the
side.
the hair on your head.
Okay.
That
But
you're-
shouldn't that hair on the head is also affects
No.
the follicles on your body?
No, your body, your body.
No, your body's
hair.
from your dad's mom's side.
Oh, that makes sense.
You just made that up. But like,
That totally makes sense.
There are different factors.
Like the X Factor.
Like the
I'm
moon you were born
pulling
under.
from the little bit of biology that I can remember.
Have you guys heard about that X Factor situation
What's
What
the
X
X
factor?
factor?
with that Pink singer girl?
Pink?
You know
come on.
Pink. There's like this. You know how people do cover, they're like cover band of a certain
Yeah.
singer.
Yeah.
There was this one girl who did a lot of Pink covers because that's how she made money and paid the bills. And she went on X Factor and they told her to do it when she didn't want to. So she went and did it and then she didn't get through. And they all insulted her for doing that.
Oh, I did see that,
And she
and they
blew
were
up on this television.
yeah, because they were like making. They're like, oh, all she can do is Pink covers, but they made her do a Pink cover.
They made her do it. They told her you have to do
I'm
it.
so surprised. X Factor does stuff like that all the time.
Where they
Yeah.
like break their own rules that they create.
Or where they like purposely pass somebody through the first couple stages so they can humiliate them on live TV.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, you see that a lot. Like all like talent shows are like where the draw is like seeing people who are bad at singing or like bad at their talent.
It's bullying.
Yeah.
It is bullying. And also
for views.
the deals
They're doing clickbait
shows like X Factors
bullies.
give you, or like where like I think X Factor owns all music you created before X Factor if you sign up
Ew.
and
Yeah,
stuff
like
like
the
that.
One Direction band.
Yeah, then they make like 80% of all the money that you generate through your music.
But,
Yeah,
they're-
But you get to be on their brand.
and you get to collab with these really
That's
popular
why
artists.
making it on the X Factor,
like Ludacris.
the X Factor
Wait, Ludacris?
He's an X Factor like artist.
is
Oh,
Ludacris,
really?
really?
Like a lot of people who get signed with X Factor famously like do features with Ludacris. And that's like one of their draws.
Oh.
Kelly
And
Clarkson's
it's like
AGT.
Ludacris, really?
I don't know who
Was
comes
Kelly
from
Clarkson Americans Got Talent?
Yeah.
yeah, and
She's
she's
the
got
first one,
and she
right?
got a show.
Or like first or second, or the first famous person from the show.
She's the first famous person from
Yeah.
the show. Yeah.
she's not the first winner.
Yeah, the winners
she's like season
never do as good, mainly because their deals are so bad that they lose motivation to make music.
Yeah. Kelly Clarkson also probably the most like famous of all the winners.
Yeah, More than a lot
on
of them.
American, and she was like the third winner, which is bad.
Hey, girl's good at covers. She's called Vocal
Yeah.
Tops.
Hey, Brendan, can you turn on the AC? It's hot.
Sorry.
Okay.
Everyone knows.
It's
Sorry,
hot.
Dyson's too
Oh,
hot.
he's
I'm
such a
too
baby.
hot.
We
Oh,
go
he's
to
such a
Mariah
baby.
Carey for
Too
Christmas
sexy
songs.
for my shirt.
Since
Since we're talking about talent shows, you know,
Yeah.
isn't that Simon Cowell?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm
Is that
absolute-
Simon
you're absolute-
Cowell?
Yeah, it's Simon
Yeah,
Cowell.
you didn't know
You
that?
didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, he's in like a dog costume.
Have you?
wait, what?
Straight up.
Yeah.
Dog costume, sings the
in the
song.
in the music
In
video.
the music. Okay.
He's in like a
I'm
furry
just not
costume.
realizing. I don't know what kind of music Simon Cowell like.
Doesn't-
Well, you've listened to that song, right?
Yeah.
I'm too sexy for
Did,
my shirt.
did he make music, not just producing? Did he like
Yeah.
like
Like
make
a
like
little
vocals
bit,
and
He
stuff?
was a performer. Yeah.
Dude, that's
like just in England or something like
I guess
was
so.
was he like known outside?
I mean, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Most of the people on American Idol I didn't really know outside of American Idol.
Have you seen that clip of
Yeah,
Victoria
dog.
Beckham and David
Word.
Beckham? This just reminded me because of the Spice Girls or
I
whatever.
grew up very poor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
that's everywhere though.
Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about,
No.
Dyson? She goes like, she's like, I grew up like lower class, is what she says, and he goes, no, you didn't.
And she's like, yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
yes, I did.
And he's like, your dad. Tell her what car did your dad drive you to school in?
She's like,
What
it's
car?
not that simple. and he was like, no, say what car? And then she's like, a Rolls Royce, but it was
Whoa.
a year old.
Wait, no.
Yeah, it was
But
like,
it was a year old.
I don't think
Yeah.
she says. I don't think she.
shut
I don't think she said a year old. But I do think
It's
she
like
said it was
it-
like a
she-
1990s or something.
Yeah, it was like 3. Yes, but the year people have broken it down and like the years. It's like 3 years. Like it's something like super like short.
Damn.
and there's
You
a
could
lo-
have just stopped at Rolls Royce.
the amount of people who are
Yeah, you
defending
didn't need
her,
to date it.
who are like, but you don't understand. In England, like lower class, what she means is, even though her
She's
dad
not
had
royalty.
even though her dad had like money, he made all the money during himself. So, and it isn't from like lineage. So actually, she'll never be high class.
He's
no matter
new
how.
money.
Yeah.
That's
he's
some like
new
Great
money.
Gatsby bullshit.
Yeah, I was like,
Great Gatsby still was rich.
Dude, I want to be on the Great Gatsby like side of being rich.
where you get to complain about not being born into money.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, I'm so the trouble of nobody accepting that I'm just like their generations of
You know
wealth,
how you do that, Dathan?
and all they do is go to my parties.
You know how you do that, Dathan? You become a rapper in a gang and get some street cred. Shoot a
What?
guy, and make some albums.
I don't think
That's
you
a bad way to do
I don't
it.
think you
Bad
understand
way.
what the Great Gatsby is.
Dude,
He shot a guy.
imagine Dathan
pushed him over a boat.
just
same
joining a
thing.
gang so he can like have a hit rap career.
Be Jack Harlow.
Be Jack Harlow.
Be
Wear a
kinda-
backwards
Okay.
cap.
Be
You
kind
would-
of gay.
You would love to have Jack Harlow's life, though.
No.
Like you wouldn't love the person you are, but you would have so much fun as Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow seems to be loving every second of his life.
He's bisexual,
Yeah,
right?
but I'm not him.
Except for the part where he finds out his old friend was that was Jack Harlow, right? His old friend was a
Yeah.
pedophile, right?
Yeah, I love that. How hard that video goes.
And then Simon went to jail.
Yeah, you're like,
For
what?
we raped 3 girls in the back of a soup Walmart or something. And I was like, one friend. Okay. But all of your friends being like evil. Evil scum. You're like, okay.
Jack Harlow, all of Jack Harlow's friends.
And that song
No,
made
in
it
that
sound like
song, yeah,
That's-
he listed like 5 different people. I'm like, damn.
and none of them were like all of them did a lot of stuff.
Hey guys, Sacramento's dangerous. All I can tell you. Sometimes it's a little dangerous.
Ah,
Damn.
I'm sorry, I haven't gone very far in One Piece.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think
stop
anyone's
caring.
read it in a sec.
I really
Yeah.
want to read it. I've been craving reading it.
I burnt down
I'm
after
so far.
Bikini Girls.
I'm really
Okay.
far.
Island.
I will allow this conversation to continue till 5:45. I don't want to talk about One Piece too long.
No, I don't. That's all I have to
That's
say.
all
I'm
he
still in
wanted to say.
Alabasta. I just haven't been.
Alabasta, but you're still in a really good arc.
Let's just tell it. Let's just say where we are, like chapter. Like,
I don't know
I
my
don't know what
chapter.
okay, well,
Chapter.
let's just say arc.
I'm on chapter 160 in Alabasta.
Alabasta.
I'm technically in Ennie's lobby.
Ennis lobby.
He's post Ennis lobby.
Your post.
I'm Impel Down.
Impel down.
Very beginning of Impel Down.
And I am Dressrosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'll read because Impel Down's the very beginning of Marineford, and I doubt I'm gonna read it until I feel like reading that whole chunk in like one go.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for everybody to get to Ennis lobby, and I'll
Oh,
start reading. No, once Dyson gets to where you're at, Impel Down, I'll start reading it in black and white.
How far is Ennis Lobby?
You're very far away.
Like 300 plus chapters
Very
in.
far away.
Okay.
so it's Alabasta, Skypea,
No, Jaya Skypea.
Jaya, Skypea, Ring Island, Water 7, and Water 7 and Ennis Lobby are like one like big.
And then you
arc.
got Thriller
Yeah.
Arc.
Okay.
They're basically the same
It
thing.
kind of like transitions.
Yes. Water 7 transitions into Anise Lobby. Same thing with Jaya and
into
Skypea.
Skypea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The hard thing is you're struggling through Alabasta. I feel like you're really going to struggle when you hit Skypea after it gets to a point.
I think you're gonna love the beginning though.
Yeah,
Jaya
it's
good. That's what-
into
Jaya
early
into
Skypea's
Skypea.
great.
That's what my brother said. Is like Skypea's cool, but like
It overstays its welcome.
Yeah, it stays too long.
It's like that DnD campaign you were just talking about that did like 18 sessions.
Oh,
And-
Chris
And
Estrada.
they just
Yeah.
got to Milwaukee.
Where they just go way too long in one area, and you're like, you don't need to know these characters that well.
You're like, damn, I know what happened to her when she was 9 years old, I guess.
Yeah.
like I know everything. Because I'm at 18 sessions, let's say on average 2 hours. That's 36 hours before reaching Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those guys with the wings from Skypedia are aliens.
I mean, there
What?
are those guys
Yeah, there are
on
aliens.
YouTube that do
Aliens.
the like 8-hour sessions that they post, and it's like almost entirely role play. Have you seen?
Or are those the ones where they like stand up and shit?
No. That's a different show.
That's LARPing.
That show, well, I think it's kind of cool. I completely understand why it gets so little views because I am like this. I feel like if you're not a certain type of person, you'll just look at this and think cringe.
Yeah. And the thing is, I am a certain type of person, and I still looked at that, and at certain parts, I was like, cringe.
See, I'm that same type of person.
I was like, God damn, this is pretty good at parts, and then a lot of it is cringe.
I mean, it's the reason I can't watch 90% of D&D shows.
yeah.
Because even though I'm an appreciator and I love to play it, watching other people play it, so half the time I'm like, unless it's a show where they're playing particularly to an audience, I am like, I don't give a shit about like your inside jokes that are genuinely actually inside
Yeah.
jokes.
Critical Role has a lot of those.
The beginning of Critical Role, right?
Well, I think at the beginning of Critical Role, it's not as bad. It's like later on when you're like
When it
3
starts
seasons
building
in
on itself.
when you're like season 3 and you step in and then you see everybody explode and start like laughing after someone says something, and you're like, that wasn't funny.
Yeah, I
And
had
you're
that
like,
while
what the
watching the
fuck
newest
is
Is
that?
this
season.
the teeth guy?
Huh?
Is this the teeth guy you were talking about earlier?
The teeth guy I was talking about?
There's like a character in Critical Role that likes teeth or something.
That likes tea. That's
tea.
That's Caduceus. He likes to make tea out of dead people. Yeah, and the fan base loves that, and we love that for the fan base, and we don't want Critical Role people coming after us. So, but the show that I was talking about, the 8-hour show, I talked about it where it had like the intro. Imagine, guys, I started a D&D campaign with you guys, and then I'm doing like my intro monologue, right? And that lasts for an hour and 5 minutes.
That's awesome.
And it's like 6 different scenes that are playing out that you are not a part of at all.
What?
That is so cool and not jerking yourself off.
Write a book instead.
It's not like I want to stab my eyes
Fucking
out.
book instead.
Also, dude, why even narrate it and I'll just play a video and like walk out of the room?
Seriously. Yeah, I was
Just
telling
half of it's the
Miguel.
performance, Miguel.
I was telling Miguel the beginning part is 3 or 4 minutes of. I guess he's supposed to be like a preacher guy, and it's like him before he's about to do a sermon, and he's like in the back, but you don't know any of this. All you see is the DM going, like shaking his hands and then taking a swig
of nothing.
and then seeing like his hands shake a little bit less, and then he drinks more, and then his hands shake a little bit less.
Damn, this is like a whole one-man show.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
And then, and then he goes on for a full, like an actual sermon.
I
about,
hate
like,
church.
these evildoers across the river. And I was like, you know, if I thought I was gonna watch like a play, this would be really interesting.
I thought I was watching.
But this is D&D.
You were like,
And that town over there has like goblins and like orcs and stuff, so it just completely takes me out of it.
if you wanted to make like a movie or something, or like make a movie or something,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and his players are full. It wasn't like it zoomed in on him and his players were out of the screen. They were on screen the whole time, and you could just see them being like, and like,
Were
you
the
could
players into it?
no.
Oh,
Like,
that's
I would say
awesome.
I would say 60% of the players.
I also don't think
were
it's
kinda,
possible.
They were kind of doing this.
Yeah.
They're just like trying to stay awake, just like
Yeah.
you
Well,
think
like,
that-
I'm on camera and we get paid for this, like, because they're like a mid tier. They have like 300,000 subscribers on YouTube.
okay, yeah,
Oh, they're making money.
Yeah,
yeah.
and I'm not gonna lie, their role play, because they role play so much, like,
It's good.
is good. But I'm like, I don't need to watch a whole scene of you guys cooking dinner.
But you were like, if I only saw the best parts of this.
Yeah, I watched the clips, and I'm like, this is enough for me.
So
Also-
it's like a D&D play podcast.
I keep on thinking.
Yeah,
What?
like a play. It's like a D&D play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where the DM, every time they go into a new area, has like,
A monologue.
no, seriously, like, it's not
like, into the
it's
woods?
not like the beginning monologue, but it's like 15. Like, imagine every time I went to a new area, guys, I was like, all right, guys. And then it's
Insert
15
character.
minutes of me talking to you.
I would hate
Dude,
it.
I've been playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles with my brother.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of each level, there's a little like diary entry, like monologue from the narrator.
Oh, yes.
That's like a
Final Fantasy is notorious for these annoying, boring plot things.
No, I think it's cool because like
Okay,
like
man.
they sprinkle in because like
even
it's pretty,
Final Fantasy fans admit to it.
This-
That the story is kind of convoluted like Kingdom Hearts.
it depends on the Final Fantasy game.
Well, Final Fantasy
But,
7 is weird.
But
You're also talking to a Kingdom Hearts fan, so.
yeah.
He's
but,
not going to admit to it.
But Crystal Chronicles, it's like pretty like light on the plot. It's like you encounter people on your like travels and you like talk to them and you have little diary entries.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so and so they do like a little monologue at the beginning of every level, like the first time you go into it, and it lasts like a minute. I can't imagine that lasting like 15 minutes, just be like, and today I encountered the mushroom people, and
Give people like a little bit of setting, a little bit of like immersion. They
Yeah.
can kind of feel the space that they're in. And then you get them in as quickly as possible.
Have you seen how much cutscenes the new Final Fantasy has?
16
I think is that the newest one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a clip
with the kaiju battles.
and it was because the person, I guess the director of the game was like, I wanted this to be the most cinematic game yet. And it's like you walk into town, you get a town cutscene, and then you walk like 10 feet into cutscene. You walk out and then into another cutscene, and it's like, okay.
Am I watching
yeah, I
a
heard
movie?
they allowed like I heard that Final Fantasy 16 a lot of the writings based off Game of Thrones.
I hear the story is really good, but that like sometimes you feel like, what's the point of even having me walk into the cutscenes instead of just taking me
I'd rather just watch the movie.
yeah, because people
Like
are,
Resident Evil
people are
does.
like, I'd rather watch a 10-minute cutscene than play 20 minutes of gameplay with 10 minutes of cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have it
Yeah.
be constantly interrupted.
Like Resident Evil, they'll do you like a full like 10-minute scene.
Oh, really?
And then you play the game for like half an hour or more.
Yeah. Isn't Metal Gear like that too? Like
Metal
a
Gear
long-
is like
Metal
that.
Gear is
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that too.
5 was really like that.
Much better paced.
What's
Yeah.
the other game? Death Stranding.
Ooh yeah.
I hear has
Yeah,
also
another-
really long cutscenes when they do them.
Well, yeah, because that's like
That's Kojima's thing.
70% like story, right? That game.
It's storing and walking across like empty fields.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 10% running from ghosts. Right?
Ooh,
Probably.
spooky.
What are we?
Nathan,
Luigi's
have you played
Mansion?
Baldur's Gate yet?
I played a little bit.
How far are you?
Also, Dyson, I don't think I can play it on.
Oh, I haven't gotten farther than we got on stream.
oh damn.
haven't
I
gotten
don't
further
have
than
my
we've
like.
gone
It's
straight.
not
Here.
like the thing is what I'm playing on is not mine,
Yeah.
so I can only play for small periods of time before I feel like bad about like taking it away from somebody else.
Well, just feel less bad.
No.
You've seen your own brother just take that computer for hours.
Yes,
from them.
and I'm like, yeah, you didn't pay for that. That's like kind of a shitty thing to do.
yeah,
I would feel
it is.
because like my
For the
brothers are
amount-
not going to confront you and be like, get off my system.
Yeah.
they're gonna like walk to other members of the household
Be
and
like,
be
he's
like,
been on it for a while, don't you think?
yeah, no, that's what my
Absolutely.
brothers be like, and I'll be like, yes, Liam, he has been on it for a while.
Yeah,
like,
like-
maybe you should say something. He's like, no.
Also,
Every
like,
time-
okay.
the problem with Baldur's
Every
Gate
time.
3 is if you play it, you're there for a sec. Like, you can't play it for like...
Because
for,
you
like,
wanna
15 minutes.
finish your story chunk that you're in.
Yeah.
And you want to do at least one combat, and then like if you like replay the combat at all, that's like a whole.
And you want to romance your sad wizard boy Gale.
Go to the
Yeah.
camp. Yeah.
want to romance Gale? Okay.
You
Yeah.
don't want to accidentally fucking murder Asterion though, because you're too high to click on the options correctly.
I'm so
Controllers
sad that the 24-hour
hard.
stream's gone.
Yeah, that was like probably one of the legendary moments of that stream.
Also, I found out through Reddit, the party members like assumed levels that they were before beginning the story are so high.
Yeah.
Like I think Will and Carlac are like 17 and 16, like confirmed. Gale was above 20. I guess only you and what's her name?
Lae'zel.
And Lae'zel are low level.
Yeah.
And Shadowheart was like 9 or 10 or something.
I want to see where Dark Urge. Like, I'm sure Dark Urge was like high level. I'm not
Well,
going
they
to spoil
lost all their
anything,
memories.
but yeah.
I know Dark Urge is like basically like Miss Martian from like Young Justice, right?
Like Miss Martian?
Her name is
Like
Magan.
the white Martian.
Her name's Magan.
What do you mean?
Magan.
Like a shapeshifter?
Isn't Dark Urge like a big white like?
Like a Dragonborn? That's the
What are you
default.
talking about, Miguel?
Don't you like turn into
The
like?
dark urge can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
I thought you turn into like a big skinless, like
talking about?
shapeshifted creature.
As far as I understand it, no.
Dyson's played
I just
all
saw.
the game.
I thought I saw some. So I thought that
Dyson,
was
you've
Dark
beaten the game,
Urge.
right?
Mm.
I think
I have beaten the game, but I'm not going to spoil anything.
I'm
But
playing.
you
I'm
can't
playing
say
Dark
he's making
Urge, and there
stuff up.
hasn't been anything like that. So
Yeah, from what I experienced, no.
you're just like so far. I'm just like evil, like innately.
yeah.
Like you can't help it. You're
Yeah,
just-
like I interact with somebody and I just fucking murder them.
You're just like, ooh, I want to drink their blood from their decapitated head.
Yeah,
you're like why? And you're like fight
Yum.
it. No.
and you gotta like try to fight it with like wisdom
Did
saving
you see
throws.
the discourse about Baldur's Gate 3? And like you know
How
like,
it's the worst
how
game of
so-
2023?
No, how so many? You know like how so
No, I
many?
heard that statement, and I was so like
the
baffled.
worst game of what?
Some like
what does that
stupid
mean?
nerd on TikTok was like,
what is-
"This is why
does
Baldur's
that-
Gate is the
what does
worst
that mean?
game in 2023."
That's what the discourse I've seen. The discourse I've seen has just been like so many of the NPCs are like racist, and it's like it's so funny
Oh,
to
yeah.
play the game.
Everybody's
and,
racist.
and live. And so people were talking about like as a person who lives somewhere where I do experience racism on a regular basis, it's really weird to come back and then play a game and then just get slurred at again.
But it's
Yeah, I've heard that.
but it's fantasy slurs, and it's like they're still slurs.
And the people are like, you could
You
have
bloody teeths.
you
You
could've-
get that laws of
you could
tiefling.
have done Baldur's Gate 3 and still included the fantasy racism, but just had it be less prevalent than it was
Yeah.
in the game.
I was so thrown off. I was like, you did not need to do this.
No, I agree. They kind of went like 2010 nerd on it.
I know that happens if you're a tiefling.
I'm tiefling. I get racial slurred so much.
Yeah.
Or what's
Yeah,
Or a drow.
I feel like I'm playing Dragon Age again. I'm like, why am I getting slurred at, and why is this game so fucking horny?
No,
Like,
Right?
the players are either racist or horny.
Yeah.
Okay, when
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw
brother.
everybody talking about how horny
up with the
Baldur's Gate
horniness?
3 was, I thought it was funny, but now being a player, and I know they toned down how horny the NPCs are in like
Yeah.
the newest patch or whatever.
But your
I still
companions
think
are
the
super
game
horny.
is so very much like obviously being like you're gonna be able to like do nudie shit with these people. It feels kind of weird. Like I still go like I wouldn't want to play this with my parents. Like I wouldn't want to like there's
You're
some
just weak, Miguel.
no, there's still some stuff about it that I'm like, you are appealing to some
Dude,
base emotions.
You
and
like
some
wake
nerds.
up in the middle of the night. I just saw
and they
this
try
random.
to fuck you.
No,
Yes.
yeah, you just like
Yes.
wake up in the middle of the night, and then like Lae'zel's like, I want you to dominate
Oh,
me,
yeah.
like you dominate the
Yeah.
battlefield.
Or
I want you to prove to me, like you
Or
proved to me.
like being like,
I
all
crave your sweat.
All I want
like,
to do is
this
ride you
is
to the
creepy.
7 hells or whatever. And I'm like, this is crazy.
Hell yeah.
This is
No, fuck
this
that.
is for some sweaty ass gamer nerds.
Yeah.
There's no like hint of like seduction. It's like it's like these like people are so horny for you. Oh, they want you so bad.
weird.
Yeah. Oh, especially
Yeah, why is it so
Halson.
prevalently
It's the
programmed?
Baldur's Gate 3 is like the isekai of the West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it
kinda.
plays through those tropes. They give you a harem party,
Yeah.
like right off the bat.
It's a harem
They're-
for
They're
bisexuals.
like you're
Yeah,
the
it's a bisexual
you're
paradise.
like
You just
the-
don't get it.
You're the
Yeah, you just
special
don't get it.
chosen one. You have like you're all like like psychically connected.
But it's like you're saying, it's not. It was written by people who don't know how to seduce other people.
yeah.
Yes.
Well,
And
you
It's
don't
how
just.
they want to be seduced by like a tiefling character.
Everyone
Wait,
seduces
Dathan, you
people
don't
like
just
through all
pick the right
spectrum.
dialogue options when you're flirting with people.
Oh my
You don't just
gosh.
pick the right dialogue options when they show up when you're flirting with people. You don't just do that.
No.
Damn.
I'm playing a
You're not a
bard
real gamer,
because I
Dathan.
wanted to play a character that was like support, and all the bar dialogue options are like cringe lord shit. like oh, this is supposed to be like me being like really like seductive and good at talking, and I just think you wore a top hat in high school, like
You
were
carried around a briefcase.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh my. You carry around a briefcase in high
Yeah,
school.
but Miguel,
Buy
your
a
charisma's is
backpack.
18, so you're
Buy a
unstoppable.
backpack. If you have a briefcase and a top hat in high school, buy a backpack. Do it.
Yeah, but-
Jeez,
Dude, I
Go to
saw
Hollister and buy a backpack.
I saw a clip of these two TikTokers, YouTubers, and I guess there was 3 of them, and they were like sitting in a room, and 2 of them were making fun of kids who used to like bring roller backpacks to school and being like, yeah, they're talking like we're kind of weird kids, but you weren't like a real weird kid, and then they like were just shit talking and saying a bunch of shit, and then the third guy who'd been quiet the whole time was like, I took a roller backpack to school. And they were like, yeah, but like you didn't do it in that way, right? And then they're like, no. And then he said like one thing and like, see, like you did it in like the okay way.
You're
Like,
just
like, they
desperately
tried- they-
trying to like, no, but we didn't mean you though.
He didn't lead.
Oh my gosh. And you could see that like he saw through their bullshit.
Yes, yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, I'm hurt.
Yeah, and he was trying to like say to the audience, basically like if you're like a backpack kid, there's nothing wrong with that. Like a roller backpack kid,
Yeah.
you could have been like a roller backpack kid.
I was a Healy kid.
Yeah, Heelys look dangerous.
See,
No, that's lame. Say that you would have got on Heelys because you thought they were dangerous.
No, that's not the reason. No, I just never got Heelys. But as an
Okay.
adult, I look at Heelys. I'm like, those are kind of dangerous.
No.
I look at that and I'm like, if I ever get enough money.
You just have to
$60
close your foot.
That's all it is.
And it stops.
yeah, but that's
Yeah, but
that's
if you're
a lot of money to
rolling
just waste
and
on
you're
something.
lot
all
of
of your
parachutes,
all
yeah.
of your weight is like on your heels, and you stop and you just.
You're not going that fast.
Really going that fast, and it's not that much weight.
As a person who's like gone downhill on Heelys, doesn't go that fast.
Oh no!
Unless you like crouch.
Like Dyson,
Like
like going like if
Naruto
you
run.
went down the parking garage like you did that one time, you would have been going down at like a quarter speed.
Yeah, and then I stop, and then I just roll down, roll down the.
Like-
that's how friction
Like
works.
the speed that you'd be like you're not getting like full rotations. You're only getting like a small.
No, I don't think it's like a longboard or anything. Like I'm not like.
It's not rollerblades.
Yeah, but you saying that it
Not roller
seems
skates.
dangerous is like I feel like such an overstatement.
Dude, kids like hurt themselves and like got concussions and shit from
Because
Heelys.
kids are dumb.
That's who it's marketed towards.
Hey, and then you gotta teach
Who
them
do you
not
think
to be
Heelys
dumb.
are for?
Yeah, but kids got concussions from like our school slide.
Yeah, straight up.
Would you
They
say
run
like
into poles
there
that are
shouldn't be
stationary.
slides?
They'll run
The
into like
amount of
playground
kids that chipped their
equipment.
teeth at our school's playground slide.
Come on.
because they would like jump on it.
Are you saying you? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Yes.
but I was witness to at least 3.
Most of my friends, yeah. A lot of my
Most
friends.
of your friends?
Dude, I had a friend who like tried to reverse twirl
Also, the
off
amount
of
of
a
kids that
playground
broke their
piece
arm
and then
on
like
monkey bars.
gave himself broke his arm.
Would you ever take monkey bars away from a playground? Never.
Yeah.
No.
Never.
Easy. They're my monkey bars now.
And you cannot pretend you've never seen a kid break their arm on a monkey bar.
Yeah. we've
Everyone
done it.
has.
I don't know.
I've seen people break
Everyone
their arms
has.
on dumber things.
You've seen a kid like break something on a monkey. I feel like everyone has.
yeah, well,
I
I'm
saw-
not everyone. I'm
you know
different,
the,
Miguel.
like-
I went to the same school as you did.
You know the thing where that you
I'm not watching
grab
people break their
onto and then
arms.
you slide.
like
oh, the
community?
slidey?
You've seen people break their limbs on that.
I don't know what people breaking their limbs looks like.
a kid
tell.
he
He screams.
gets on and,
And
then
they'll
they
start
fall
wailing.
and then it's
They
like
wail.
at first it's like and then it's boom,
And then their mom,
and then their mom takes them away.
up.
And everyone like
And
stares
then
at
everyone-
them.
yeah, and then it's super awkward.
And then
I've
everyone
seen kids hurt themselves.
Oh, that's crazy! It's crazy that Dyson hasn't seen a kid break a limb.
Yeah.
I've seen so many. I've
Yeah.
seen maybe like 10 kids break a limb. Like I've seen a lot of kids break a limb.
Dyson didn't play sports.
No, I didn't play sports.
But we're not even talking.
Dude, I guess
sports.
Dyson wasn't even invited to tag or some shit. I don't
yeah.
know.
Like,
What?
what the
Dyson
fuck
was
is?
some loser.
Yeah.
I
In his
guess.
school, you should have invited
How
him.
did you not?
You've never done like even like a nighttime like game of like tag
Or,
and then
like,
someone
rugby.
falls and like breaks something.
You ever
No.
play rugby with friends?
But they're not doing like tag on that park, and then they jump and they.
Nobody plays rugby, Brendan.
Okay, well I
We're
did
in
a lot.
America.
I played a
Yeah.
lot of no rugby with like friends is fun. Or just play football.
When was the last time you played rugby with friends, Brendan?
Okay, like
We're in America.
middle
No one plays
school.
rugby.
But
Be real.
when
It's
I was in middle
football.
school,
Middle school.
In middle school. Okay.
it was just more fun to play rugby than football because football you're like, oh, you got to do the line, you got to
When was
do
the
play.
last time you played football?
Middle school. You know what I mean? Though.
You know what I like more than football, though I haven't played either since like middle school.
What?
Capture the flag. Capture the flag's lit.
Capture
I
flag
like
is
different
fun.
versions of Capture the Flag. I like that it can like be incorporated in so many other different games.
Dude, anime loves that game.
I love being the hero who breaks into the prison and sets everyone free. That's the best role to
Oh,
be. Capture
yeah.
the flag.
Dude, anime loves that game. They put
Capture
it in
the
like
flag.
so
Because
frequently.
any anime that has either a slice of life or if it's like combat, you can still do it. You can still do a capture the flag, but
It's easy to like reskin. To like instead of a flag, it's like you need to like download the data onto the hard drive or whatever. Or
tagging. You shoot like your energy balls at each other, or you just fight.
yeah.
Wasn't Capture the Flag like a Naruto thing?
No, they had take the bells.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yes.
yeah, with Kakashi had the bells.
You're like, if you can't take the bells from, and it was to show you how much stronger the adults were.
No. There was a thing
That didn't last
in
long.
Naruto where they did like
Oh, there's the Forest of Death.
no,
But that wasn't capture the flag either.
no. They're like it's a 3v3. and they're like, one person's like,
No, you're right.
thank you.
They were during
What?
the tuning exam.
Tuning
they had
exam.
to capture the flag.
They had to capture the flag and tuning
with the
exam
squads.
in Burrito.
Yeah, the scrolls.
That was lame though. TBH. It was no Forest of Death.
Was that like one of the ones where Boruto cheated?
Yes.
Yes, he uses the water
Yeah.
scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, like seeing like the bit of Boruto I watched and seeing that they just made like ninjutsu or like jutsu scrolls.
Yeah, like
Or-
a spider
the
dispenser
science-
for
Yeah,
scrolls.
I
The
was like,
science thing?
that takes all like the cool magic out of it.
Yeah.
Pizza, guys. Thank you, Dad.
Hello.
If you're gonna do that, yes. Thank you. You guys like olives
Sure.
on your pizza?
I hate olives.
What's your worst topping on a pizza?
Hi.
Hi.
Huh?
I-
Worst topping?
Like, what's the worst topping you've had on a pizza?
Bell peppers.
shit.
Olive.
You have not had
You
bell
have not
peppers.
had shit.
What the heck?
Bell peppers.
Bell peppers and olives are
bell
my least
peppers are bad?
favorite.
Really?
Really?
I don't like olives.
I don't like the black canned olives.
I disagree.
They taste like metal to me.
That's wrong.
What?
Yeah, you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
When you bake olives, things change,
Oh,
though.
you know what? I don't like anchovies on pizza.
Oh, I love
I haven't had anchovies enough.
I've never-
I've had it
Pizza?
one time.
I've never once...
I think I put anchovies on. I've eaten anchovies out of the jar, so it can't be worse on a pizza.
I've never once had
I'm
it
not
on
a
a
huge
pizza.
anchovy fan.
Is it good? I've never tried it.
I don't love pineapple
It's
pizza,
very-
but I don't
just
dislike
said that
it.
anchovies on pizza is my least favorite.
But Dyson's saying, like...
For
I
me,
like
it's just bell pepper.
I like
He's
it.
never had it.
I haven't had it on pizza, but I've had anchovies, and I put anchovies in every like red sauce like I made for
Yes,
you guys.
but you probably.
That's different.
But
Having like umami flavorings in
But I've
your
also
sauce
eaten anchovies straight out of the jar.
versus just eating.
so
Well,
like
yes.
it like I'm sure I would like it.
Pickles.
No,
Pickles on a pizza?
that sounds bad.
That does sound bad.
That sounds like everything people don't like about pineapple, but worse.
Right?
Yeah.
What's a briny pizza?
Oh, little Miguel's getting up. He wants to join the pod.
You know what I hate? I
think he
hate
has to
like
take his piss.
I hate all like burger, taco, whatever pizzas.
oh, the like cheeseburger pizza.
Yeah, or like
that,
taco pizza or whatever. Those
You don't like
things-
the taco pizza from Taco
No,
Bell?
no.
Oh, the Mexican pizza?
Mexican
Mexican
pizza?
That's not pizza though.
That's not an actual pizza.
But like
The pizza guy does a taco pizza.
Oh,
I never
yeah.
ordered it.
And the Mexican pizzas aren't that good.
Content cat.
Wow, now if you like cats, you have to watch.
If you want to see more of Miguel, follow me on TikTok, PixelMSTR.
Look
5'9".
Oh, you're so cute. Dude, that kitten that you have, Brendan, is super cute.
Ninja.
Ninja.
Oh, is he your cat now? Is he?
Is he called Ninja?
Yeah, that's what they've been calling him. They've been calling him Ninja.
You guys named this guy Miguel. Do
Yeah,
not
and
get
that's
on
how-
Ninja.
One of the best bits we've done.
Yeah.
Leave Ninja alone.
You're saying it looks a bad thing.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I'm
so
saying,
funny.
I'm saying you created a precedent that it doesn't matter what you name a cat.
It's like
Dude, cats are like the funniest named goofy names.
Yeah, it doesn't
It
matter.
works.
Dude, our friend, I'm not gonna name drop him, but
Just
what?
our friend. Just say our friend.
our friend has a cat named Nipple. You know,
Nipple.
and I think our other friend also has a weird cat name, Cheese or something.
Chicken nugget.
Is that what its name is?
Yeah.
That's Chicken Nugget is its name,
That is a great name.
right?
No, when I hear chicken nugget, I think it don't have limbs.
Oh,
Like I imagine
He
like
doesn't have limbs. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Damn, go.
I imagine
Cancel.
like
guy.
a limbless.
you know that kid with the big ears from Malcolm in the Middle is dead.
Wait, what?
Dewey?
Yeah. Dewey's dead.
Oh yeah, I did see that Dewey was dead.
Is
Yeah.
this a
Sad.
recent thing?
No, but
No.
just the fact that I didn't
He
know.
just wanted to randomly bring it up.
Somebody died recently though.
Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry,
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
He drowned.
like Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
Like
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh guy?
Yu-Gi-Oh author also drowned,
Really?
Oh, you're right.
but he died more heroically.
Wow.
So
what
did
a
Santana
lovely-
from Glee. I forget the actress's name.
Yeah,
She drowned
what a
saving your
lovely
child.
topic.
Wait, Santana died?
Yeah. a few years ago.
black
Dude,
girl?
don't talk about the
No,
Glee cast.
Glee is cursed.
So many
Yeah,
of them are
Glee
dead.
is cursed.
The Glee cast
So,
is cursed.
so many of them are dead or in prison.
Yeah.
And one of the ones that went to prison killed himself.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forget that Buck killed
We
himself.
were sitting, and then they were like, and then Book went to prison, and I went, and I think he killed himself in prison. You're like, do you think it's someone else? And I'm like,
Nope, it's Puck.
and I'm
Dude,
like,
imagine if those two people went to prison and one killed themselves.
The other one bounced back, I
There
think.
is 2 people that went to prison.
Wait, who's the other one who went
The
to prison?
girl.
Huh?
One of the
girl?
girls?
who else went to prison?
No, it's the
Blonde guy?
no. So remember the other school?
Oh, Josh
I think
Gad?
his name was Blaine.
Blaine, the gay guy with who was like
Why did
like,
he go to prison?
who was dating Kurt like on and off throughout the series, right?
I think that. I think,
No. I think he's one of the other people from that group. Because Blaine, I don't think he's been in the public eye for a while, and he's very prevalent in the public eye.
Okay, so he's probably not in prison then.
Yeah.
Who's the other person in prison?
He's one of the dudes. Maybe I got the name wrong. He's one of the dudes from the like other
the
school.
Warblers.
I know
or
it's not
whatever.
Jonathan
Warblers or whatever. Yeah,
I know it's not the Jonathan Gath. Jonathan Gath was also a warbler, and I don't think it was the gay guy either.
The gay guy's the only one I know because
All
he's
I
like
know
a main
is
character.
There's like pedophile guy killed himself.
Yeah,
That's Puck.
Santana drowned, and what's a guy OD'd,
yeah.
and Finn OD'd, and
The girl, the Mexican girl,
Kurt
lead.
Bro,
Yeah, Santana, lesbian.
and Kurt quit.
she drowned.
Quit
Dang.
acting to write a popular middle grade series.
Yeah, and then lead actress.
Can't
lead
read.
No,
Can't
Leanne
read.
Michelle.
And gets angry about it.
no, and it's also like kind of done the Amy Schumer and like gone like crazy like anti-Palestinian.
Well, not just that, she's been like historically known as like a mean girl on set.
yeah,
Like where any set that she has power in, like her co-stars always talk shit on her.
Well, I
All the
never
time.
Yeah.
liked her.
Did
I never
you hear
will.
anything from her memoir?
Who? Amy Schumer?
No, Leah Ann Michelle.
no,
Yeah.
why would I?
It's like I saw a YouTube video.
I know
that makes sense.
It's so
a lot about
funny.
it is about her being like funny girl or whatever.
Yeah, and she's like they never said I could make it in Hollywood because I wasn't pretty enough. I'm like, you're in Broadway.
As a child.
Yeah, like
Could
chill
have made
out, girl.
somewhere. You went somewhere way
Okay, but
before
you don't need to
anybody.
be pretty to be on Broadway.
Oh shit! Dathan just.
I
said
mean,
it.
what?
We talking about English people?
No, I'm thinking of Dear Evan Hansen guy.
Oh,
Oh,
Doesn't need to have a
Ben
rich
Platt.
daddy.
You
Ben
need
Platt. Yeah,
with
yeah.
his daddy money.
Dude, one of the things.
Broadway is becoming one of those things where it's like you have
Nepotism and
a
stuff?
rich dad.
Yeah.
Not necessarily nepotism, but like you can't like invest the amount of time you need to get big on Broadway outside of coming from like a rich household.
Unless you're
Or having
Lin-Manuel
friends who
Miranda.
come from rich households.
Yeah.
If you're Lin-Manuel Miranda, you can do anything because you made In the Heights. 96,000.
Did you hear the?
And now he
The-
makes all the Disney movie
Is that the
soundtrack.
newest one? Which tried to do a Lin-Manuel Miranda-esque song and is getting shit on because it's like a worse Lin-Manuel Miranda song.
Oh, I just
No, but you don't get it. He is the producer. You're talking about Wishes?
Wishes, yeah.
Yeah, he's the producer on it.
But he didn't write any of the music.
But he directed
Yes.
it.
Yes, but he's in charge of the musical direction.
So they have to. He
of
has to hear
Disney.
it. He has to
He's
approve
like
it.
he's their musical director.
He approves everything.
Yeah.
Did you want Valentina sauce on that?
No,
What about lemon juice?
we're in the middle of a podcast,
Yeah.
Brendan.
Okay.
yeah.
What I was gonna say was, you know about the Snow White movie?
There's so many.
Oh my God, Ben Shapiro's producing a conservative
What Dyson
version of
just
it.
said. They're making a second one, but it's Ben Shapiro producing it.
Also,
Oh, is it all over
there's
all
also
the Rachel
way more
Ziegler
than
hate?
there's also way more than one Snow White movie.
No, right now
But
being
the new-
made.
there-
Disney's doing a remake right
There
now.
is a
Oh.
current remake that got a bunch of controversy because the main actress was like, it's nothing like the old movie. The old movie was like sexist and
Also,
like
like,
problematic.
where's that?
Oh, that's why the conservatives are
and
mad.
then so the conservatives and a lot of Disney fans, Brendan was kind of angry for a little bit too.
I just don't care.
Yeah, I was like, why are you so angry at this actress? Because she said the old Snow White movie was like sexist.
I mean,
It's mob
because
mentality.
like all Snow White does is like clean up for a bunch of men
Then fall asleep.
and then fall asleep. Like,
Worse than Sleeping Beauty.
yeah, like
Because at least Sleeping Beauty's like, I don't want to fall
the
asleep.
titular
But then
character
she gets
has no
enchanted.
like stake in the plot. Like, yeah, I get it.
But Ben Shapiro has talked so much shit on it that he now and has gotten so much backing that he's like, I'm just gonna make my own movie.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I'm just
Real
gonna make my own
dwarves.
Snow White.
I'm gonna get real dwarves in
Oh,
my movie.
is he doing the real dwarves thing?
Who knows? I knew that was a really big thing when it first
That
came
is a
out.
I
big
do
thing
remember
about
that.
it.
Yeah,
That like the dwarves in the movie are all like they're
Yeah,
using cosmetic
they're not
makeup.
casting like tiny people because they're like, we don't want to be offensive. And then a bunch of people were like, well, we
well,
we
they're
don't
not
get
getting
any-
jobs now.
we already
don't
made the
get-
Huntsman.
We
like,
don't get any other like roles.
Do you remember the Huntsman? That was all dwarf people actors, right?
Yeah, little people.
That was all little people in the Huntsman, I think.
this is all Peter Dinklage's fault. Just saying it.
Who's Peter Dinklage?
He's Game of Thrones.
Serrano.
Oh, the brother duo?
He's also
Duo.
an X-Men.
He is also an X-Men.
Days
He's,
of Future Past.
Peter Dinklage.
He's
forget-
Stryker.
He's a little person. Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Tyrion
Peter Dinklage.
Lannister.
Tyrion
There we go,
Lannister,
thank you.
yeah.
That's all I needed was Lannister. Thank
I
you.
was like, I
The
forgot
only
his
little
name.
guy on
He's
that
the
show.
only little person on that show.
My
so-
brain
Yeah.
broke. My brain broke.
Right, because he's so successful that he said like you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
So he is, because he is the most successful, like smaller actor, he gets seen as like the speaking voice for all of them. And he consistently talks shit about like how dwarf roles are fucked up.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
like Hollywood as a whole is like, well, we're not gonna do dwarf roles anymore. And then the people are like, actually, those are the only roles I got. So actually,
Yeah,
please
those-
bring those back.
Yeah, I don't think
Those
he was trying to
comedy
get rid of.
movies where I was a gag and nothing else, like those were the roles I was getting.
And I still got
Yeah.
paid. You
Yeah,
know,
I
got
don't think
paid at
his,
least.
he was trying to say dwarves shouldn't be cast. It was like, don't make us the punch. Don't cast us to be the punchline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cast us to be characters.
yeah,
Yeah.
so then Disney was like, fine, we won't cast you at all.
Like, what? No. Just give Sleepy and Dopey, like, better personalities.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then
It's-
yeah, their community was quite angry with Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, I could see how that, like,
Yeah,
I could,
backlash.
yeah,
Have
but
you
just
guys-
backfire.
But also you really shouldn't let that be the only roles that you're getting.
Yes, you should
Like-
try
Yeah,
to
but
push past.
what can you do about it?
Because Dathan.
I mean, we just won we won 2 huge strikes
because Dathan, remember
recently.
when we went to
Like,
see?
Wait, did SAG-AFTRA finish
The-
the strike?
They're still technically on strike,
Yeah,
but
I'm
they're
saying-
in meetings.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Dude,
like
Probably
where it
almost done.
Where it is, they're gonna get everything
But I'm
they
saying
want.
if it's been going on this long, just to be like no AI, I don't think you could be like also no like give us more little people roles.
Well,
Like
that's
I don't
what the
think
writers
Hollywood.
can do.
That's the writers' jobs. We need to get mad at the writers for not writing more characters.
All I'm saying is there are solutions
Yeah.
that people could.
But like Dathan, we saw a Jane Austen play in Ashland, and there was a female actress who was of a shorter stature.
You could
What?
say little
What?
person.
What?
Just say little person.
Just say little person.
You don't need to dance around it. It makes it weird. That's like people saying like, can I say black? Like an
I know.
African American
And you were like,
Can I say
individual.
black?
You were like,
Black.
before you said that, before you asked me, it was okay. Now it's slightly weird. Now I don't know how I feel
Let's
about
make
it.
sure that when you say little person, you really enunciate both the little and the person.
Little person.
Damn, Tyson.
What do you call somebody? What do you call somebody
Hey,
who can't?
clip that. Post it all over the interwebs.
What do you call somebody who's like 600 pounds?
A big person.
A big person.
Could you pronunciate louder with that?
Big person.
Big. Boonga big.
It's good that was Dyson sing.
Yeah, like I could make that joke.
Yeah, it was like
Brandon
Brendan.
with a boinga. Big fatty bigster.
Oink, oink, big.
A tuba plays whenever you walk in the room.
Oh my god.
I know. I know AI is like a. We shouldn't use it so much.
Yeah.
But goddamn, does it make interesting like images?
What?
No, because it creates images by stealing it from other people.
Yeah, but they're like dead people sometimes. You're taking like
Sometimes.
art styles from dead people
Not most of them.
not most.
and
what-
putting them with pop culture things. I don't know. I just see like old, like, you know, the old cover art of like Lord of the Rings stuff. You know, that kind of style of like.
Yes, and if it's like art, it's stealing from artists. And if it's like photorealistic stuff, then it's stealing from photographers.
I think AI art is fine if it's for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, personal use.
Like if you're making like your Magic the Gathering deck for your friends, or your D&D game for just you and your friends, or your like
I feel like
whatever. Who cares?
Since there's like a Doctor Who
But if
set,
you're
you know?
benefiting from the work of other people, then it becomes bad.
Yeah, if
Selling.
they
Yeah.
didn't authorize for their work to be used to train AI,
Yeah.
then yeah,
But it's like a style. And
Yeah, but the
multiple
sty-
artists do it. Like multiple artists take
yeah,
the style
but
and
they're
do it.
taking they use real like art as the basis for everything.
And those other artists that are incorporating someone else's style, they still have to do the work. And it's ultimately still theirs.
yeah,
Unlike you giving it to a robot who then just scours the internet and steals.
it's essentially tracing.
that's what they did that for Secret Wars, like all the artwork and like the opening crawl
And the opening crawl, yeah.
of Secret Wars is all AI generated.
No way.
Yep.
That's so shitty.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah.
you just order like a graphic designer to do your intro?
Exactly. They could have.
You have money.
But it's cheaper to just put in AI of Nick Fury. Boop, 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 boop. Boom.
I actually think for the Secret Wars thing, they actually they made it by itself and then AI overed it
Oh,
because they wanted to have like the you don't know what's real, what's fake,
yeah.
and it was just they dropped Secret Wars in the middle of the AI
But you're
controversy.
Disney. You're Disney. You have the money.
How many people even watch Secret Wars? I watched episode 2.
I didn't watch any.
I didn't watch any.
And I stopped.
I hear it was not good.
I have seen so little Disney.
I haven't seen a Marvel movie, I think, since Endgame.
I actually heard that stuff that's been coming out on Disney Plus. I haven't had none of the shows that have come out have had showrunners.
Wait, what do you mean?
They haven't had like official show. They've had like
Is it just like
they've had like blanket showrunners
the
over several shows.
The
Yes.
Marvel board of our TV shows? That makes sense.
Right now they're releasing Loki.
because the showrunners what gives the show its like personality.
Yeah. Also, Loki.
Loki kind of good.
I don't know. I thought Loki was fine.
That's how I feel about so many of them. People I get excited about something that someone says.
Because people talk about it and then you watch Moon Knight or whatever and you're like, it's fine.
Dude, that's exactly what I was going to
It's
say.
like fine.
Everybody was like, no, Dathan, if you watch any Disney show right now, you need to watch Moon Knight. And I was like, you know what?
They're wrong.
I'll give it a chance. I think Moon Knight as a character is fucking dope. So I'm so excited for this. And then I was unimpressed.
I think Oscar Isaac's good, but Oscar Isaac's good. And,
Oscar
like, whatever.
Isaac is like dad, you know?
Yeah, but it was fine.
But the Loki show is like,
I will say,
I think
I've
it's like what Secret Invasion always wanted to be,
the
but could never
only
be.
show I've seen on Disney Plus that I've liked
Andor.
is Andor in
Yeah.
the last like year and a half, 2 years.
I would recommend Loki though, because like Loki's like the Andor of the Marvel
I watched
shows.
a good bit of Loki and I was not
Yeah, I've watched a
impressed.
good bit of Loki. I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was bad, but I didn't think it was like. I also
Season 2 is a lot better than season 1.
I also
I'll say that.
don't love what's his name.
Oh, you
Tom
don't like
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston?
I have
Yeah.
never
Well,
been.
then I guess you won't.
I
You won't
remember
like
when
Loki. Forget
people
about it.
immediately
My
loved
recommendation
Tom
is null
Hiddleston
and
from
void.
Avengers 1, and I was
If
like,
Tom
he's fine.
Hiddleston isn't your vibe,
He's
then
decent.
you don't like him. You
He's
won't like the
okay.
show.
I never understood the absolute love for Tom Hiddleston.
He's in a lot of good shows.
People, but I don't understand the love for most of the like
MCU
Marvel characters. Yeah, I don't feel it.
You didn't like Thor?
I get
I never liked
the
Thor.
ones I get, though I don't feel the love, but I understand more. I understand Tom Holland.
Yeah,
I used to understand Chris
Tom Holland's
Pratt,
Spider-Man.
but
We
I
like
no
all our
longer understand
Spider-Mans.
Chris Pratt.
I think we liked all of our Spider-Mans.
Right?
I think I like all of my Spider-Mans.
Who else? Who else?
you know, Iron Man was a respectable choice.
Right? Yeah, I agree.
I'd be like you.
Good
you know,
casting.
yeah, very good casting, and I can see how him being the first one revealed, like you like that guy, sure, why not? But like almost anybody else, like really?
My favorite
Okay, let's see.
is
Groot.
Vin
Vin
Diesel's
Diesel.
Groot is kind of fun though.
close. It's Rocket Raccoon. I love that guy.
Oh,
he's so snarky and sassy.
Not Brad Pitt.
And-
Bradley Martin. No, it's not. That's his name.
he was in
It's
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Star is Born. Bradley Cooper, Star is Born.
Dude, that's such a good movie.
Dude,
with Lady Gaga.
when I think about Bradley Cooper, I just think of that like iconic photo of him and Suki Waterhouse when they were dating, reading Lolita at the park.
Dude.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
So
about.
when he was like
Back when I was a Bradley Cooper head.
yeah, when he was like 38 or whatever, and she was like 19, like they had a date at the park or whatever in New York. And there's one where she's sitting in between his legs, and he's like out loud reading Lolita, and he's holding it, and it's just so
and
funny.
she's like, "This is us for real, for real."
It's just so it's just so funny because like she's legal and everything. It's not like it's like a literal child. It's like a 19-year-old.
But you're reading Lolita with
You're
her.
reading Lolita, and then you're in your 30s. So like
It's
Yeah.
like
to not see the irony. That's crazy. Yeah, I used to be like. Have you guys ever seen Limitless?
I like.
Yeah.
I've seen the show. I've never seen the movie.
yeah.
Dude, the show is so bad.
Yeah, but the show has some heat soundtrack.
No, but you need to watch the movie. The
No,
movie
it's
is
not
so-
good. It's not gonna beat the show for me now.
No, the movie is so good.
You know, I
So,
feel
like,
like
I like the concept. I think the concept is fun.
I really liked Bradley Cooper in that like Limitless, Silver Linings Playbook, like period of his career. And then I learned more about him, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't know about you. You could be all right, but you could also be terrible.
dude.
what about
that's
Danny
what-
DeVito? Do you think he could be a bad
I think he
person?
could be a bad guy.
I think Danny DeVito is a dark lord.
Oh.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can imagine Danny DeVito people have let some jokes slide just because of how he looks. Like,
Yeah.
not taking it seriously.
Yeah, he looks like a big bowling ball.
I mean, one of the most well-known gags in Danny DeVito's life
Is Frank?
is based off, wouldn't it be funny if he crawled out naked out of the couch because he'd look so weird?
Yes, Frank.
Yeah, but
look
specifically,
like a little
yeah,
meatball.
specifically that he'd look like a meatball climbing out of a couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it is one of the most famous moments, and it's purely based off how weird he looks.
Oh,
It's
well.
weird that because he's really short, but he's not a little person.
Yeah.
Know who is a little person? That one guy we just talked about.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage.
What an interesting last name.
How tall is Danny DeVito? Is Danny DeVito taller or shorter than your brother?
He's 5'1", probably.
You think Danny DeVito's height of your brother, or do you think he's shorter or
He's a
taller?
little taller.
I don't know. He's a small guy.
I feel like he's around your brother height.
I don't know. He's pretty close to Charlie Day's height.
Is he?
When you look at them right next to each other, yeah. I think he's like
I know Charlie
little-
Day's not that short. He's like five. He's like Brendan's height. He's like 5'4".
Yeah, so that's why I think Danny DeVito's like 5'1".
Yeah.
I guess.
That checks out. I don't have my phone to
Yeah.
To
On
fact check
that
this.
thrilling note, we should
wrap it up.
what is it called when call to action?
Call to action. Question of the day.
Saying call to action out loud.
Marketing.
Marketing.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
That's not a call to
Tell
action.
us this is gonna be out of pocket for the podcast,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking about the scrapped episode. Speaking of scrapped episodes,
Look at a scrap person. No.
Wait, that's fucked up. Okay, call to action, quick.
what's your favorite 1984 track?
1984.
Thank you,
Your
guys.
favorite George
This is
Orwell
the-
1989
This
pun.
is the peel.
I'm Dyson.
I'm Miguel.
I'm Dathan.
And I'm Brendan.
Okay.
Goodbye.
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 Why do you